So I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun watching this deck. This is a Triamid deck recipe, and pretty much the recipe to this deck, or the focus of this deck, is actually to gain advantage with the field spell cards, because each destroyed field spell card gains advantage for you. So there's 4 Triamid monsters. There's Triamid Dancer, Hunter, Master, and Sphinx, and you're going to see all of those on display in this match as I'm post-commentating over this. So in this recipe, I mixed in a few other rock monsters that you'll see, such as the Kik Messanger Overload, to pretty much gain advantage and consistency and keep along the theme of the rock monsters. Now every single monster in this deck is a rock monster. Now he was running Necros, and this is a pretty good test to see how well this deck does, because Necros put a lot of pressure on you with the ability to retro summon at will. So this was a pretty good match. So pretty much what they allow you to do, there's 3 spell cards. There's Triamid Cruiser, Triamid Fortress, and Triamid King Golem. And you're going to see which each one of those field spell cards do in this match. So with the opening field spell card, I'm going to go ahead and pick out Diamond Core, which allows me to search Overload. Overload is going to allow me to special summon it. Summon it to the field. And that is Triamid King Golem. So first effect is all rock monsters gain 500 attack. And then it prevents my opponent from activating any type of card effects during the battle phase, which is pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and attack over his monster, because this monster is 2300. And I'm going to lay Call Hard face down. Secondary effect is the controller can special summon 1 Triamid monster from the hand if that Triamid King Golem goes to the graveyard. So that's one of the good things about it. So the goal is to get Sphinx in the hand, because having Sphinx in the hand will allow me to special summon if I get rid of King Golem. But I think the Kik Messanger Overload is a good card to have in this deck to stop a lot of chaos from the summons, because you can pretty much stop a summon by just pretty much getting rid of it, and Call the Haunted can bring it back if necessary. I don't like to use Call the Haunted to bring him back, but if it's necessary, I will. Yeah, Castell, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and use his effect now. Either way, he was gonna get rid of it. These Necros will really put pressure on you. And it's good to have a deck that can compete with it. I was so thrilled to see this deck in a deck request, because this is one of those decks that I wanted to run anyway. And considering the fact that someone requested it means someone wanted to see it, which means 2 for 1. You get to see it, I get to play it, and we both get to enjoy it. So that's what made that request so special. Unfortunately, Trishula banishes 1 card from the field, the hand, and the graveyard. So pretty much took away my Call the Haunted. And I took a nice 2,700 points from Trish. Attack over it, and my Triamid monster will allow me to destroy 1 field spell card and place it with another one. This was painful. But Triamid Cruiser is going to be coming handy because not only do I gain 500 life points for every time I normally summon a rock monster to the field, but I can draw a card and discard a card. And then if it goes to the graveyard, I can special summon. I can add one monster from my deck to my hand, which is going to play a role because it'll allow me to add Sphinx, and then it'll allow me to summon them to the field. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another Cruiser. Now I just need to get Sphinx in the hand, which is still possible. Well, Block Golem is going to be what's crucial. Gain the 500 life points. Uses effect. Drop them to the graveyard, then bring back 2 rock monsters in my graveyard. Their effects are negated. Now I'm going to activate Cruiser over top of Cruiser, and that will allow me to use this effect to add Triamid Sphinx to the hand. Which will come in handy for the next turn, because I'll actually be able to bring him to the field, and he's forced to attack my Sphinx monster because he can't attack anything else on the field while Sphinx is on the field. So he's going to attack Overload probably. Yep. Use his effect, get rid of that because that card is good, and then bring out another Cruiser to the field. I mean, King Golem, excuse me. So not only is my monster going to gain 500 points, but my Sphinx gets 500 points for every field spell card, Triamid spell card in the graveyard. And he's forced to attack my monster. So now he has to attack him because he's already declared an attack. And he's going to lose life points. And I know he's probably pissed about that. And he said to hell with it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.
Try to live in day to day like every day is alright. Every night just one thing on my mind. I'm just waiting